Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Healing Prophecy Ministries. So today I have a very beautiful prophetic word for you, you guys. It is a prophetic word of encouragement. This is titled, Do Not Give Up. Okay, let me say that again. Do not give up. So this prophetic word of encouragement, it applies to individuals that find themselves inspired to start a project. However, you can never continue to finish said project. I am here to tell you that it's not because God is not in that project. It is because you are not disciplined enough. Do not take this offensively, but take this more so as a form of constructive criticism to help you better in your journey. Because one thing that I've learned in my personal journey is that when God gives you something, God is going to test your obedience to Him in completing said project and completing said vision. What do I mean by that? If God gave you a business idea, let's go with an example. Let's say God gave you a business idea, right? And you've launched a business, you've done everything to it, but there's no customers. There's nothing happening. You're just like, God, why did you have me do this? You have to trust God at His word, that if He's telling you to do something, that means that His hands are in it. But the thing is that God is going to test if you can be faithful over the small things, okay? Because He's not just going to make your business explode and you have all of this wealth and you have this ability to help others if you have not proven that you can continue on the slow days. A person, I remember researching when I was crafting my business almost 2 years ago. In research, it said majority of businesses fail within the first 5 years. Why? Because they give up when the sales stop. They give up when a client stop coming. They give up when things that they've expected don't happen with their business, okay? And just like I said yesterday, follow the leader. You have to follow God. You have to follow knowing that, okay, God, you gave me this, so I'm going to continue to nurture this. I'm going to continue this vision. I'm going to continue to upload videos to my ministry if views aren't there or if the views are dropping. God, why? Because I'm not doing it for the views or the money. I'm doing it simply out of my obedience for you. Does that make sense? Because successful businesses, successful people, they will tell you their stories of years where they were just tirelessly working the vision, doing this, and then one day their business exploded. God bless their business, but God does not give much to someone who has not proven themselves over the little things. So on those days when you find yourself discouraged, look back over your business and remember, like, okay, God, you gave me this business. God, you told me to do this. And because you told me to do this and I don't want to walk in disobedience, I'm going to continue going. I don't care what I see, because the enemy wants you to forfeit whatever it is that God is blessing you with or what He has His hands on. Why? Because He knows that that's going to be a way for you to continue breaking curses in your generation, okay? I just really wanted to bring this word of encouragement. You guys, do not give up. Your breakthrough is in not giving up. Your breakthrough is staying determined, disciplined, focused, and persistent in the vision that God has given you. I'm living experience of it. You get what I'm saying? So there's this thing where you have to continue even when your family doesn't understand. You have to continue even when people in your own city don't understand. You have to continue even when your friends don't understand. It's not about them. It's about what God is doing through you. But you have to show God that, yes, God, I'm going to pass this test. So I don't care how discouraged the enemy may make me seem about not having sales or not having people visit this and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to continue going, God, because this is what you told me to do. And my obedience is greater than any other sacrifice that I can make in my life. So again, do not give up. Keep going. If you are struggling with figuring out how to go about staying consistent and persistent, the largest thing is to create a schedule, okay? So what do I mean by that? When you create a schedule, you also have to uphold yourself or hold yourself accountable to adhering to said schedule. So let's say God gave you a vision to make videos on YouTube and He wants you to have this ministry. You create a schedule, you go to God and you say, God, is it okay if I upload a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? And you could set a time. God, I'm going to upload this video by 9 a.m. I'm going to upload this video by 10 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You have to hold yourself. You have to give yourself some structure. If there's one thing that God has taught us through the Bible, is that things flow. God is able to flow when there is order and when there is structure. How can you expect God to flow if there's chaos? If you're just waking up at 10 a.m. and you're like, oh God, I think I need to upload a video today. I'll do it later. No, that leads you to dragging your feet, getting something done. The best way to help yourself to keep going is to create a schedule. Buy a planner. They have beautiful planners for the low at your local Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Amazon, and things like that. And for people that are beginning to use a planner, I highly suggest going on Amazon and purchasing a write-in planner, one that does not have dates, but one in which you write your own dates in, just in case, you miss some weeks or you miss some days, because you have to be gentle with yourself as you're going from being unproductive to being very productive. You guys get what I'm saying? So buy a journal that has no dates in it. It may have the format that you want. Make sure you look at it to make sure it has the format that you want, the categories, the boxes that you need to hit, and then just go ahead and work with yourself. You may miss some weeks, you may miss some days, but trust me, as you stay consistent and persistent in knowing that this is your new goal and that you are not going to give up, there are going to be weeks that you will not miss. But you have to start somewhere. You have to keep going. You guys get what I'm saying? So do not give up because the views aren't there. Do not give up because the clients aren't there. Do not give up because the people around you don't understand you. You continue going. Why? Because it is something that God has instructed you to do. Partial obedience is still disobedience. I will talk to you guys later.